What's good, my family? Thank y'all for tuning in. Thank y'all for watching. Today I'm be doing the video myself today. I usually have my co-star, but he is actually on the way home, so I wanted to do a live reaction to the draft here. Um, yeah, so like, comment, subscribe. Going to give y'all my opinions on some of the picks, some of the people that I'm excited for. Also, some of the women games that I actually love throughout this year. As y'all can see, I got the Yukon logo on, but I'm not gonna be biased, because we already know who was gonna go number one, and it's already happened. Paige Bueckers is going to the Dallas Wing, which has been talked about because she's been the number one pick since last year. So I'm gonna go ahead and share my screen. Hey, perfect. So obviously, Paige Bueckers, you know what she did. Being able to get her first championship, her only championship with UConn. I'm always glad about that. So we're just gonna go and see. And Dominique Malonga, Seattle Storm selects her. Don't really 6'6", moves smoothly all over the court, can shoot with the range, finish at the rim, has above average ball handling skills. She's 19. Oh, let's go. Um, I'm surprised she didn't try to come to the US. Obviously she killed it over there in France, so I don't think she need to come to the US and play college ball for a year, a couple of years. How old do you need to be to even declare for the draft? She's 19. She's 19. WNBA draft required age requirement. Ah, 22. I mean, it's 22. So how did she? I guess it's not top for a different day. Maybe it's different because she wasn't in the US. But obviously over there in France, you play with mostly professionals anyway. All right. Washington Mystics. Best available, Andrews and Janaya Barker. Is that the one that went to UCLA? Why did it say Texas A&M? But she was at UCLA last year. She got ball handling skills, but she listed as a center. Obviously, she's 6'6", but do y'all believe she can play the four or the three if she got ball handling skills? Be a good question. I'm gonna just react to the first round. Then we're gonna do another video on the second round and the third round. Uh, best available. They compared the yeah, that's nice. She was at UCLA. I don't know why I say Texas A&M. They need to update that. They compared the Dominique girl to have it like the female version of Wimby. So we're ready to see how that works out. Wonder who going to select this. What does DC usually need? Um, what does what does the Washington Mystics actually need? Because I know they got rid of a lot of players when the season was ended. They obviously did horrible last year, 14-26. Um, oh, that's the Valkyrie. Hmm. I think Mystics they need guards. They need wing players. The Google's for right. Draft for that. Honestly, wing players, guard, younger guard, wing. They got projected. They can either pick Sonia Citron, Kiki Iriafen, and Cheyenne Sellers. Three good players that did numbers this year, which is good. This is could be aiming to build a future with young talent because they do have three out of what top 10. Number one, number two, number three. All right, so they got the third pick, the fourth pick, and the sixth pick. Conrad, I could have sworn they should have picked by now. Who would they pick first? That's a tough one. Picking, I mean, they most likely going to go with Kiki Iriafen, but they said they need backcourt depth. Sonia Citron. Oh, they selected Sonia Citron. Cool. She's shooting guard, wing player, 6'1". If y'all don't know, Sonia Citron, you couldn't watch no college basketball this year. But she was a good third option for Notre Dame. I seen her a lot in um, I seen her a lot of her skill set when Olivia Mouse wasn't on or Hannah Hidalgo wasn't on. So she kind of picked up for the whenever they was off, whenever they was off. But when they all three was hitting, Notre Dame was like pretty dangerous. They beat UConn and beat UConn by a good amount of points. They three stars stepped up. So Sonia Citron, I think she's a good pick for the Mystics, which is good. I think she can actually spread the floor well, but she's also she also a two-way player. She do have good defense. She really quick with her hands. That's always good. So they're getting a good shooter. She can shoot the three. She can score all three. She can score on all three levels. She's quick. She's fast with her hands, so she can get steals. But she's 6'1", so she do have some height on her. To when it comes to doubling the four or helping out on the center. So good pick by the Mystics so far. I'm projected them to, select Kiki next. Um, but it's just like, do they really need Kiki? That's the thing. Kiki's a pure post player. Um, 6'3", if I'm not mistaken. 6'3", 6'2", which is good. But it's just, does the Mystics really need a post player right now? Yep, 6'3". Or do they go another guard if they need backcourt depth? Hailey Van Lith, I would think would be a good choice to, go up and go up and play again, play with Sonia Citron. If you don't know, TCU beat Notre Dame twice this year. So um, I wouldn't even call them arch enemies or foes because they not often going to play each other. Two different Big 12 ACC. So yeah, I feel like that duel worked well. Hailey is quick. She's a scorer. Um, she do got to work on her mid range game because I didn't see her take a lot of middies or take a lot of mid range shots. A lot of it was either attack the basket or 3-point shots. She do need to get her 3-point percentage up. But it would be a great guard to have. The only worry about her is she's kind of small. And she's not a defensive presence. I've watched that TCU versus who do they play? Texas? Yeah, I think they played Texas in the final in the Elite Eight. Was it Texas? Yeah, it's Texas. I think it was Texas. I watched her get beat a lot, so and be a defensive liability. So I wonder really who they want to really go with if they need backcourt depth, but they also need defensive guards. They need two-way players because the Mystics was not as hot last year, and then a lot of the good players that they did have, they let go. Okay, they selected Kiki Iriafen, power forward. So I would assume Haley's next, but do the Valkyrie need a guard? I mean, they need everybody. I mean, don't they when they start a new team, they go after existing players first? I think so. Yeah, yeah. So they did that a couple of months ago, if I'm not mistaken. Yep, they did that a couple of months ago. So they just adding pieces to the puzzle with the Valkyrie. Really excited to see how they do within the first year of playing. I know that's the women's league for San Francisco, which is obviously Golden State. I wonder if they're going to actually play at the Chase Center, but who knows? I wonder if they're going to play um, Golden State. Wow. How you spell that? There we go. Let's see. Okay, yep, they will play at the Chase Center. So I wonder how good they're gonna do as far as like ticket sales, and stuff like that, and how the community is gonna respond to coming out to those games. Seeing some good top tier talent come and play there. Um, do the Valkyrie actually have a schedule? 'Cause I'm pretty sure they're gonna play every WNBA game. Yeah, okay, they got a schedule. Obviously, the if they're supposed to kick off next year. Yeah, so I think those top tier talents can obviously bring some traffic, bring some put some seats in put some butts in seats. I don't know how I was about to mess that up. Put some butts in seats next year for them. Um but yeah, really excited to see who they pick, who they need. Um do they need a center? Do they need centers? Do they need guards? Um, because I know they got Martin, yep, Kate Martin, Tiffany Hayes, um, Kayla Thornton. Okay. A lot of players I don't know. Okay, so I really don't know what they pretty excited to see what they do. The pick is in. The Golden State at the fifth pick, the Golden State Valkyrie select. I didn't want to watch the actual video because I'm pretty sure I was going to get hit with copyright. And we ain't trying to deal with that, if you ask me. So who do they select? What the heck taking them so long? Please make y'all selection already. Dang. It says Sedona Prince. Man, whatever she had going on off the court, man, just let it go. Please stop. We need to stop doing this whole just because people got lives and not doing the correct things. Not doing the correct things off the court should not dictate what they do on the court, man. We cannot continue this trend, man. I just recognize I have my full name up here. Sorry about that. Uh, there we go. Smaller. There we go. Don't want to do that. Man, if they was make their selection, bro, what the hell? Huh? Joe Justy Josite? Who the hell is that? 6'1" wing with plenty of international experience. Josette scored 17 points per game in the Eurobasket qualifiers for Lithuania as a 17-year-old with a smooth, compact lefty shooting stroke. Josette is the best in the catch and shoot, but can launch off the dribble too. Where was she at in the damn scouting report? Well, I guess that was the decision that they made. But that's not to do. How much Euro players can come and be in the WNBA at young ages, but in America we can't. But I love going on Twitter. Oh, breaking news. Shador Sanders and Travis Hunter will get their jerseys retired by Colorado on April 19th. I mean, yeah, right. The two best players Colorado ever had historically. You would think they'd have waited to do jersey retirements, but Colorado's not wasting no time. I'm seeing what Twitter is saying. Oh damn, they went with Georgia Amore. I like Georgia Amore. Not gonna lie, I've been following her since she was at Virginia Tech. With Elizabeth Kitley. I hear it's crazy. Good selection. They got their two backcourt players that they need. So that's good. Good pick. Georgia Amore for the Washington Mystics. She's gonna love DC, knowing that she's from Australia and she's went to smaller communities, Lexington, Kentucky, and Blacksburg, Virginia. She's gonna love DC and the lifestyle of DC. And she's from a big part of Australia. Okay, I really want to see what Hailey Van Lith goes. The Connecticut Sun. They just basically did a whole rebuild too, didn't they? They just let everybody go. Fall into the second round.
Yeah, I think first of all, I think Paige already announced that like 6 months ago, maybe.
Kiki Iriafen got that shit on. I got the fits on too. Van lifted her thing with that the swimsuit. The swimsuit line that she doing. The swimsuit photos that she doing. Shout out to the shout out to the college women's college basketball, man. We barely get to see these athletes dress up really nice because most of the time they in sweats and stuff like that. Um, but I understand athletes, you want to be comfortable, right? So, who does the Connecticut Sun need right now? thing of people. If you want to get in the comments and let me know about any pick that surprises you, or is this just straightforward? Everybody expected this, and that was pretty much it. Because I just wanted to see where everybody goes. I hate doing the predictions. I hate the where well, a lot of people say I think certain players go. The only player that they knew couldn't go anywhere was Paige because she was the number one pick, and 9 times out of 10, the number one pick always go to the team that has the number one. Who is the number one player? Okay, number seven, the Connecticut Sun select Anissa Morrow. Great pickup for y'all to go 28-12 and then do a whole rebuild was crazy. Um, Not a rebuild, but they ended up getting some players, letting some players go. So I want to see how Anissa Morrow is. She's a really aggressive power forward. Um, Watched her a couple of times. I was scared of LSU as a UConn fan, or I was just like that big three. But nobody called it the big three, and I wonder why. Why is that? But her, Anissa Morrow, Michaela Williams, and Fly J, I felt like there was a good three big three in my eyes. Because I was like, they all three of them can give y'all 30 a night if you need them to, but I guess I don't know. They didn't go far. They ended up getting knocked out by Texas. Did they get knocked out by Texas? I have to remember what bracket and what side they was on. Yeah, I think they was on the Texas bracket, if I'm not mistaken. Because Notre Dame was at the bottom, UConn at the bottom, top was Texas. No, top was UCLA. Well, UCLA and Texas. No, I can't remember what the bracket was, but LSU, I think they lost to Texas. If I'm not, oh, UCLA, they lost to UCLA. So, good pick. At least tomorrow. Mm, I just hope she can stay really aggressive and stay really aggressive, moving up a whole different tier, a whole different competition. Um, so let's see how she pans out at the Connecticut Sun. I'm in Connecticut, so who knows? I might go catch me a Connecticut Sun game at the Mohegan Sun. After that, I go do some gambling and we're gonna enjoy it, you know? The Connecticut Sun got back-to-back picks. I wonder if they need a guard. I'm pretty sure they don't need a Connecticut Sun roster. Oh, they got DeWanna Bonner. Oh yeah, they did just get Marina, maybe. Oh, JC Sheldon. I remember her from last year. Well, Ohio State. Tina Charles. Good veteran to have. I think they had DeWanna Bonner last year, so they let her go. Mhm. Do they need a guard? Do they need a backup guard? Okay, they went with Sanaya Rivers. They didn't get to watch her much this year, but uh started to figure out who she was last year with her and Isaiah James. Um she had flares. I want to see what the scouting report says. With length and athleticism that has been Pro ready for 2 years. Rivers has needed refinement in her focus and consistency. Her perimeter shooting still hasn't improved. Yeah, she's not a good jump shooter. She's not a good three-point shooter from what I've seen. But she go to the W, work on that, and she can be lights out. She's really tough, so she can shoot on. She can play on both on two levels. Get you a bucket, get you a foul, and hit up a midi. Um, I don't know. I seen more flashes from Isaiah James than I did tonight. Maybe I didn't watch enough NC State games last year or this year. If you didn't know, Sanaya Rivers actually started at South Carolina and didn't transfer. Oh, so she has that pedigree. Um, so she can play on the wings, but do you want her with the ball in her hand, um, bringing it down, or don't do your mother lovers? I think she's most likely gonna play the point guard. I can't see her on the wing. Um, unless they don't have no wing depth, I can imagine what they do. And Anissa Bar is a rebounding machine. Apparently, she averaged 13 rebounds a game. I seen a lot of LSU games this year, and she was grabbing a lot of awesome offensive rebounds. Um, I also want to do a video and talk about the Malaysia full Wally situation, but that's another topic for a different day. We also going to make a reaction to the NFL draft because we are really excited about that too. Um, Paige always got to do a dang speech. That's the one thing I love about her. Paige gonna have a speech. She'll talk your ear off. But the ninth pick in the 2025 women's draft, the Los Angeles Sparks select. Dang. 8-32. The Sparks hasn't been good in a while, man. I was a big Candace Parker fan. Sparks have been nothing. Nothing, you hear me? Nothing. They need anybody to come. But don't get caught up in that Los Angeles life in Hollywood. I'm surprised Hailey didn't get selected earlier. Why she be like the 10th? Why she be like the 10th pick or 12th pick? I wouldn't put it past them. I wonder if they be knowing where they going before the public do. I'm pretty sure they do. Right? Are they gonna do all three rounds today? I'm the research king. I research everything. Yep, they gonna do all three picks today. All three rounds today. The only thing I don't like about this is how the NBA. the players get to actually work out with other teams. I don't understand why they don't allow the girls to go work out either and do like a scout day. I don't like that. I wish they did like a scout day for women's basketball, man. I think that'd be cool. Add a little element to the thing. Would love to see women's WNBA summer league too, just like how they do with the men's too. I think it'd be fun. This I feel like that would be a chance for those people that got caught in those second and third rounds really showcase their skills in like a summer league, and it didn't have to be like as big as the men, but like a I mean, just like a tournament where everybody play 1 or 2 games when it goes like, or just like NCAA style, win and go home, basically. I would love to see that, and it just all prospects, some veterans coming off injuries, some role players who doesn't play, kind of like how the NBA does it, where you see a lot of the role players, the G League players, and then the draft players playing against each other. But a lot of the draft picks, the higher draft picks, don't ever play in that game, or they might play short minutes. So I think it'd be interesting if they added that, but they've been stuck for a while now.
Why you didn't call me back?
I'm doing my video. I'm gonna call you back. She still called me. I wish they make their selection already. Jesus. Sparks must Sparks must have taken a long time. Okay. Sarah Ashley Barker. Didn't really watch her much. Um, she did go off for Alabama when they played LSU, so I didn't know who she was until the LSU game. I'm not gonna lie to you. So that terrible for Hailey Van Lith is crazy, if you ask me. But I am I am just here. for a good time, and not a long time. Chicago Sky. What do they need? They got Angel Reese, Camila Cardoso. I'm pretty sure they probably need some other extra guards. Can pair well. Will they send Haley to the Chicago Sky and let her play with her former teammate? That would be dope. But I don't think they're gonna do it. Sure. Man, these people are taking their time to get the pick in, man. Damn, they take forever. They taking forever. Ever. They can last forever. Ever. Our players come out of nowhere. Asija Savica, Sylvania, with good size at 6'4", deep shooting range, whatever you pronounce that. Let's compare 5 mini to Lonnie, whatever that means, whoever that is. Stock has soared since one of the FIBA U18. How old is she? Let's see women's basketball is progressing. What the heck? They taking forever. How old is this girl? I'm totally gonna botch her name, but I don't want to risk trying to spell it. Was it AJSA? How do you spell her last name? Sivaka. Zivka. Sivka. Sivka. She's 19 too. Shout out to WNBA getting expanding their horizon to international players more. We love to see it. But they sure they were getting a lot of girls that nobody I don't know who these girls is. Was they even on the scouting report? And they asked for too much. I swear they always ask for a password. I don't know the password. So you know what I gotta do? Check my handy dandy notepad. Notes in my phone. I don't think that anymore. I don't know why I still got that note. Where the heck is my password for my iPhone or my iCloud? There it is. Found it. Please, Chicago Sky, make your pick. Why do I have to, I got the face scanner. Why do I have to enter the password twice? Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. Come on. Make the pick already. How much time they got? Oh, Chicago did worse than I thought they did last year. What is it? Some Utsby. I can't think of her first name. But she's a real good player for you. She was a good player for UNC. Didn't know what to do when she ran into them UConn girls. Easy fun with this straight hair. Stars coming out tonight. Somebody somebody went on Twitter and said Paige Bueckers get drafted #1 and immediately calls for WNBA teams to draft her teammates during her first interview. What a team player, man. You gotta love Paige Burton. What a team player. Always talking about the team. Shout out Paige. UConn's gonna miss you. You can never be replaced. I know Hailey Van Lith can say that. Did she really just say it's a funeral, babe? It's a funeral. It's a college funeral. Shout out Hailey Van Lith getting selected to Chicago Sky to go play with her former teammate Angel Reese. Shout out to you, Hailey. You've been through a lot. You did a lot for TCU this year. They're reloading. That's another topic for a different day. TCU is reloading, and they reloaded well. Hailey Van Lith, the move to TCU couldn't have helped Van Lith's stock more. She showcased her point guard skills she hadn't previously displayed at Louisville and LSU. Yeah, Haley. Yeah, Haley. And after the 12th pick, I'm gonna go ahead and end the video. Um, who's gonna go with Paige to help the Dallas Wing get back to prominence? Was it ever prominence? No. Was it Dallas Wing ever good? I don't recall them ever being good, to be honest. They got my, don't tell my girlfriend this, but they got my crush. What is her name? I can't think of her name. It's the center. She's like 6'6", 6'7". But she's been my crush for years now. And I can't even remember her name. That's bad of me. That's bad of me. Where's my crush at? Oh, I forgot they got Dejanay. Crush at. Is she not on the team no more? Is she not on the team anymore? They made they pick yet? Nope, I got time. Let my crush go? I think they let my girl go. I'm hurt. I'm hurt. 2024 roster. Let my girl go? Who's on the roster? Oh boy. This ain't gonna help. What the heck was her name? Her name. There we go. Kalani Brown. Found her. This is my crush. She still is, but I'm in a relationship, so she can't be my crush. This is my crush. She is my crush, but I'm a faithful man. I don't know. There's just something about her that I like. What's today's topic? Okay, we're gonna wait to see. So somebody booed at the draft. Sydney Carlson just said that the W's getting bigger when they start booing at the draft. Oh, Isaiah James going to be with Paige at the Dallas Wings. Good pick. Good pick. How much he's going to pair with Paige, I would love to see that as well. Um, yeah, man. Good first round, good picks. Ain't got no opinion towards none of the girls getting selected at certain positions. So yeah, man, I just thank y'all for tuning in. Thank y'all for watching this video. If you find this video, feel free to check out our other videos. We do a podcast. We haven't done one in a couple of weeks. We're gonna get back to it. Just wanted to do a reaction of the first round for the WNBA, um, and see where a lot of the girls go. I paid a lot of attention to women's college basketball this year, due to the fact that I work for UConn. So I always been a fan of the women's college game. Um, but this year is where I actually stepped it up a notch and actually started learning more players of other teams throughout the year, reading a lot of articles, watching a lot of videos. So definitely wanted to see this first round and how it goes. There's a lot of talent left, and we'll definitely do a reaction to the remaining two rounds, round two and round three, and see what other girls go and see who gets selected, who don't get selected, and stuff like that. But I want to thank y'all for tuning in. Thank y'all for watching this video. Feel free to browse our other videos. Not a lot, but more is coming. More is on the way. But again, comment, subscribe, like the video because you can help the algorithm with us and our channel getting promoted to other people, other sports fanatics like you. Um, come chat with us, come chat with other sports fanatics. And that glare is coming off of my glasses, so you can't really see my eyes. I need y'all to look me in the eyes. So again, comment, and subscribe. Thank y'all. Thank y'all for supporting. And we're gonna end it there. Peace.